Every week, millions of people wheel their trash bins to the side of the road. A garbage truck arrives, empties the bin, and drives away. Within seconds, your garbage is gone, and so is your curiosity. But have you ever stopped to wonder what actually happens next? Does your trash really get recycled? Does it all end up in one giant landfill? Or is there an entire hidden system working behind the scenes that most people never get to see? The truth is, your garbage goes on a journey that's far more complicated than you might imagine. And one surprising fact about that journey might completely change the way you think about recycling forever. The first stop is the garbage truck. Depending on where you live, different trucks collect different types of waste. One may collect general trash, while another picks up recyclables like paper, plastic, glass, and metal. At first glance, it looks simple. But this is where things start to get interesting. Many people believe that once something goes into a recycling bin, it's guaranteed to be recycled. It isn't. In fact, one wrong item can cause an entire batch of recyclable material to become contaminated. A greasy pizza box, food-covered plastic container, or half-full drink bottle may seem harmless, but they can make recycling much more difficult and sometimes impossible. So where does it all go? The trucks deliver the waste to massive recycling facilities filled with machines that never stop moving. Conveyor belts carry mountains of trash through a carefully designed sorting system that works faster than most humans ever could. And this is where technology takes over. First, huge rotating screens separate materials by size. Then powerful magnets pull out steel and iron without touching anything else. After that, another machine uses invisible electrical currents to push aluminum cans away from the rest of the waste. But the most impressive part is still ahead. Some recycling plants use optical scanners powered by cameras and artificial intelligence. These systems recognize different types of plastic in a fraction of a second before blasts of compressed air shoot each item into the correct collection bin. Imagine trying to sort thousands of bottles every minute by hand. These machines do it all day, every day. Once everything has been separated, each material begins a completely different journey. Paper is mixed with water until it becomes a thick pulp before being cleaned and turned into new paper products. Glass is crushed into tiny pieces, melted in extremely hot furnaces, and transformed into brand new bottles and jars. Metal is melted down and reused again and again. In fact, aluminum is one of the easiest materials to recycle because it can be recycled almost endlessly without losing its quality, using far less energy than producing new aluminum from raw materials. But plastic tells a very different story. Most people think all plastic is recyclable. It isn't. There are many different types of plastic, and they can't always be recycled together. Some are too expensive to process. Others are too damaged or contaminated. As a result, a large amount of plastic collected for recycling never becomes a new plastic product at all. Instead, some of it ends up being burned for energy, while some still ends up in landfills. And that's one of the biggest misconceptions about recycling. Putting something into the recycling bin doesn't automatically mean it will be recycled. It has to be clean, properly sorted, and made from a recyclable material before it even has a chance. So the next time you throw something away, remember that its journey is only just beginning. Behind every garbage truck is an enormous system of workers, machines, magnets, scanners, and advanced technology working together to recover valuable materials that would otherwise be lost forever. Your trash isn't simply disappearing. It's entering one of the most complex sorting systems most people never think about. And now, you know what really happens after your garbage leaves your home.